What's good, YouTube? Jordo here, and today I might have just cooked one of the craziest twos lineups I swear to God that I've ever made, man. And I make these videos for y'all, so I sit here, I mess around with stuff, you know what I mean? I look for like, it's not always builds I use. I would use them, but you can't have that many builds in this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna make every build I give you guys. I don't make, but I know the meta, I know what works, so that's what I'm trying to do today. And my last two's video did alright, so I'm making another one, and this lineup is crazy, and you gotta stay tuned for the second build, because that build is even crazier than the guard build. But we're gonna start with the guard build here, alright? What we're gonna do, for the guard, we're gonna go probably 6'5", like 207 with a 6'5" wingspan. Yeah, let's do, actually, we could go... We'll go that, and then we'll go to 6'6" wingspan, give you a little bit more length, all right? Now, I'm gonna start this right now. If you don't like shooting middies, this build's not for you. But this build can shoot threes. So maybe stay tuned and see if this build works for you, because I'm telling you. Watch, I'm gonna show you what we're doing here. We're gonna go 84 close shot because we want the get the badges up. We want that paint prodigy, because if you get to the paint, sometimes, you know, pump fake, put up the close shot. The 84 really helps, especially in twos. You know, everybody's jumping. Everybody's jumping in two. Who stays on their feet with their hands up? Nobody, especially not a guard. This build's gonna seem crazy, but I promise you, this is a crazy ass meta. This lineup is gonna go crazy. We got that 96 mid range. We're gonna use our cap breakers to get 99. First three cap breakers, 99 mid range. That's what we want. All right. We're trying to make this build fun, and I promise y'all, with this right here, 74 three ball with these badges, you can shoot. I have my main rec point guard. My main rec point guard. I have a couple other ones, but like the one I started out with from day one in this build has a 72 three ball, and I shoot like little over 50% from three with him. You can hit those moving, you know, the moving fades from the, you know, you can hit everything you need to. But again, this build is designed to play a certain way. So, you know, if you don't like this, that's fine. It's not for you. But this meta is, and this guard is made to take the attention away from the other build, because when you see this other build, you're gonna be like, oh, I want my boy to be the guard. I'm making that other build. So once you stay tuned, you know, hang around, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm telling you, this other build has got a crazy name, and we're gonna go a little crazy here. You know, we don't mess around. We don't cheap out. We're gonna get that 84. We want them strong handles Hall of Fame in twos, man, because you get one of those annoying locks that's trying to bump you out the way. You need all of these builds. The Movable Enforcer makes you annoying that they can't just roll off of you. But this is the build, man. And I'm telling you, I know some people might go to builds. Why you got free throw? Listen, you can put up anything you want. I just put the free throw up because maybe I want to use the damn build in the rack here and there, because it can do it, right? But this is the main thing. We want the 76 pass act, and I know you twos guards don't love pass act, but we want that versatile visionary on silver. If I made this build, which I'm probably gonna end up doing, because I make a lot of builds and I'm crazy at this game. I play too much of the damn game and I make too many damn builds. But I'm telling y'all, I'm probably putting one of my +2 badges on the versatile visionary for Hall of Fame because of what the big is gonna be able to do. All right. So again, this build it's good. It can get to the paint. It's disgusting in the post. It's good in the midi. You can shoot threes. If you can't shoot threes with this build, it's probably a you problem. You know, you're not gonna be able to chuck from deep, but who knows? It's got the ball handle to get the job done. It's got the pass hack. It's got enough speed with the ball. I'm putting my +1 right on a lightning launch gold. If you want to +2 to Hall of Fame, that's fine. This is enough on defense. Eventually, cap breakers are going to steal. I would probably, honestly, even think of going with the 80. Let's do it this way. Let's try to get... Let's go with the 86 steal so we can get up to the 91. If you want a 94 steal, mess around with the build. If you want to put the pass act down, that's fine. I'm not going to do it on this build because I'm telling you, when you see this other build, you're going to want those. You're going to want to throw those lobs, man. But this is a fun build. All right, so we got Oscar Robertson, Russell Westbrook, Shai Alexander, ball hawking mid post creator, man. And I mean, this build can do it all. Not a dunking threat, not a problem. You know what I mean? Jumper can't hit the broadside of a barn. That's a crazy take considering we got a 96 mid range and a 74 three ball. But we're gonna ignore 2K because maybe maybe 2K wants you to spend the money on that 3 ball, but you don't need to. I'm gonna show you all the cap breakers now. All right, so here we are with this build again, and again, right away, first thing I'm doing with these cap breakers, +3, bang, 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 99 mid range. I want it. I want those red badges. I want people to load in against my build and go, fuck. I want them to be pissed they loaded up against me, right? After that, again, I'm using my I'm not upgrading the speed ball after 75. I won't do it in the park. There's no need for it. 75 speed ball, you can put a +1 or +2 badge on. You can get gold or Hall of Fame lightning launch. It's the same thing. I don't. It's just the animation requirements that are different. But there's plenty of good dribble styles and dribble. You don't need it. You don't need it, especially for park. You really don't need it. If you do, mess around with the build however you want. This 87 post control. It gives you post fade Hall of Fame. I mean, it's gonna be red when you get the 90. This build can do it all, man. Eventually, I'm putting 5 cap breakers towards that 91 steel. And if you want to go crazy, you can get that 92 ball handle, 93, 94, 95. That unlocks a lot of gold Hall of Fame badges just from that. And you're going to have cap breakers left. I would probably put some into speed eventually, get up to at least 85. If you want to get the agility up, the agility is what's broken this year on defense. I have a build with a 70 speed and an 84 agility, and he moves exactly the same. It's crazy. Now, he's not as fast in a straight line. But in park, when do you want a fast break transition in a straight line? You don't need it. You need agility, right? To move around, stay in front of people. So, again, those are the cap breakers. I would definitely, first thing I'm doing, mid-range, putting my badge booster on speed with ball, or yeah, on the silver lightning launch, and at the gold or Hall of Fame. For me, I'm not touching nothing on this, and I'm putting my steel to a 91 with the next 5 cap breakers. So 8 cap breakers spent, plenty more to come. But let me show y'all why I want that 76 pass hack, right? Because this is the fun part of the video, is this next build. So let me get into that. Now, I know this is what y'all hung in here for, so let's get it going with the big, all right? Now, if you want the 7-foot popper, this ain't the lineup for you either. If I haven't run into many 7-4s and 2s, and when I do, man, like, they're gonna miss. They're gonna miss. And if they don't, the guard's gonna miss. They're too damn slow. It's not even worth it. I like to have fun when I play this game. I don't like to just cheese. So that's why we made this, all right? So we're going to go power forward, okay? And now before you just say, oh, power forward, I'm a 2-and-out, just trust me, all right? You're here for a reason. You watch to the end. Just trust me, because this build is going to be one of the funnest builds in the game. So we'll go right over. We'll start on this end just because now I'm failing. So we're maxing out speed agility. We're going 91 strength because we want that gold brick wall. Now, if you want, you could spend your cap breakers on this to get that Hall of Fame, but I'm probably just going to use one of my +1 or +2s on it to get either Hall of Fame or red brick wall, okay? Now, this is the fun part. Before you start licking your chops, all right? Trust me. This build's even better than you think it's going to be. So what we're going to do is, because of what this build's going to be, we're going to offensive rebound. We're going to go right to a 92. Cap breakers. Cap breakers are going towards my offensive rebound. I want that 96. If you want the 99, figure out a way to get 94. I didn't do that, and I'm not going to. Same thing, just enough to play D. Just enough to play defense. Now, again, if you want steal, this ain't for you either. But this is where this build gets fun. 88 block. No, trust me. 88 block. The same thing. Now, this build cannot shoot threes. So, again, if that's your issue, this ain't the build for you. But this build can score a lot of middies. It's really good from the midi. And let's get to the fun part. We're going with that 96, and we're putting our +3 on the driving dunk. We need the rebound and driving dunk up. I'm probably putting my first 3 on driving dunk, then offensive rebound with the next 4. We get that 77. And then I guess I don't know if I missed some, but I guess we'll go 51 speed with ball. Yeah. Now, ready? This is why I said this build is fun. This build is going... The reason you want the pass hack on that guard is because we're throwing lobs. And if they're worried about the mid-range, if they're worried about both these builds posting up, hitting fades, they're going to slide out the paint. And if they don't, if they sit in the paint, you're just chucking middies. Sean Kemp, Amari Stoudemire, Larry Nance. Freak of nature. Fearless at the rim. Constant presence on offensive boards. Wins physical battles. Alters shots consistently. Slow to recognize open teammates. Perimeter threat non-existent. That's okay because it's 2s. But who doesn't want to pull up with a freak of nature build? You know what I mean? This build is very close to the power forward I run in fives, but I put the pass second ball handle down and gave him a little bit more crazy stats just because you don't need everything in twos, man. You could play a certain way. This build will torment everybody. With the 90 vertical, 6'9" is tall enough to horse bigs. I have a 96 rebound on my back end with a 90 vertical. And he horses 7'4s. He horses the 7'1s with a 9'9 rebound. It's not a problem. You just got to get into past that box out. And it's not that hard, especially with the speed you got. Let's go to the cap breakers. All right, so here we are with them cap breakers, man. So, again, just for the sake of the build, I'm probably going right up to the 99 drive and dunk, give you the red finishing badges. The 84 close shot, again, no one's staying on their feet in twos. Everybody jumps all the time, so pump fake. Put it up. If you even need to, you could just probably yam on everybody. But you got the 83 ball. You can get it to an 83, which gives you some more animations. If you really want a 3 ball, you can get it up to in the 60s, which is shootable. You can probably shoot with a 50 if you're wide open in the corner. I'm just saying this here is real easy, especially if you use the right stick shooting, you just tempo it. You'll be able to hit threes. There's no real ball handle on this build, but that's not what it's made for. Again, we have the high strength because we want to set picks. It's pick and roll, pick and pop, but it's like, it's really meant to be out of the post control and then shooting moving middies. Take one step inside the 3-point line. Play up at the hash, one step inside the little elbow area, and you're going to be open. And if not, you can run and do fades. But this build is really, we're trying to throw lobs and just have a good time, man, because this build can do it all. You're getting boards, and you're D'ing up bigs, man. You have enough defense to D up bigs. 74 perimeter D is going to throw them off, especially when you jump out the gym with a block contest at a 90 vertical. But, man, freaking nature build. I might make it just for fun, just for the fun of it, man. I know it doesn't have the ball handle, which is not that. But, again, I mean, if you really care about that, 59, 66, you can get 70 speed with ball. That gives you lightning launch bronze. Then you could get the 63, 69, pause, 74, 78, 80 ball handle. So if you really are cool, you want that ball handle, use 8 cap breakers. 96 driving dunk and 92 rebound will be plenty. You could wait on that, and you could put your first 8 cap breakers, get an 80 ball handle and a 70 speed with ball. And then you can dribble. You can do a lot more, and that's fine. That's what cap breakers are for. This build is very good, cap breakers, especially if you do it on ball handle, speed with ball. Make this build really good. So, those are the 2 builds, and man, they look like a lot of fun. I'm sure at some point this year you'll get some videos of me actually playing on these builds because I'm sure I can convince one of my boys to make one of them and I'll make the other. Run some twos with these builds. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.